Good morning, true crime friends. It is my birthday. Yay! I'm so excited. Look, I am totally not a birthday person. You know, there are some people who will like celebrate their birthday all month. I am not that girl. I just do what I want to do on that day. I relax, I go to the spa or whatever. Today, I have big plans for myself. I'm going to finish cleaning out my attic so I can set up like my nice studio space upstairs so I can have some peace and quiet, and hopefully nobody bothers me while I record my nice true crime videos. I'm going to drink lots of coffee, a lot of Starbucks, probably too much Starbucks because it's my favorite thing, but also like and subscribe. See, I'm getting so much better at remembering to say it. In honor of my birthday, please like this video if you have not already, and subscribe if you have not already. Now listen, let's talk some true crime. I had plans, right? I was going to talk about the state of Iowa versus Michelle Boat because that case is nuts. And I was going to do it while I was on vacation last week. I was going to pre-record it for my vacation thing, but then I had enough cases and then I was busy and I got to pack these kids and whatever. So anyway, but then this morning I was reading about this Rust case. Listen, this is that Alec Baldwin shooting case. He's on the movie set, a Western. He takes out a gun. The gun goes off. He shoots and kills the director of photography. Terrible case. And I was like, oh, okay, but he's an actor, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if they're going to charge him, whatever, but then they charge him. And I was like, oh, okay, so we're just going to see how this turns out. I mean, I'm not an Alec Baldwin fan. I think he's funny, but like, you know, he doesn't move me one way or the other. Although his book was really good. Well, I forget the name of his book, but I read his book and it was really good and it was funny. Anyway, new information has come out about this case and honey, I am living for it. Hannah Gutierrez-Reid. Now listen. Miss Reid is the 20-something who was hired as the armorer on this movie. Now, this was a low-budget movie, so they were like, okay, she's somebody famous in like the armory industry. She's somebody's daughter, right? She a Nepo baby. So she gets this job and it's her first big movie and she's all excited and she's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be on an Alec Baldwin movie and I'm going to be in charge of all the guns. This is going to be great. No problem. Number one, she might know what she's doing. I do not know. Problem number two, she has a teensy problem with narcotics. Yes, we did not know this before. Oh, Miss Hannah appears to be a drug addict, also possibly an alcoholic. Or maybe she was just partying real hard on her first job dealing with guns. That is ill-advised. Like, don't you think that's ill-advised? So new charges have come down on Miss Hannah because number one, apparently the whole time she was there, she was drunk and high, like heavily drinking and smoking marijuana. Okay, I don't know where you live, but where I live, weed is legal. Okay, smoke your weed, have your drinks, whatever you're going to do. Not at work though. Like alcohol is legal. You're not supposed to drink at work. And when you are dealing with guns, maybe you're going to want to like leave that to the side till later. So, she goes to lunch. She might have had her little something. I don't know. I'm not accusing. I'm just saying. And then they do the rehearsal before lunch. Everything is fine. They go to lunch. They come back. She gives Alex the gun and suddenly there's a live bullet in the gun. How were there live bullets on the set? Turns out that they checked with the place who provided the bullets. The place that provided the bullets has proof they have no live ammunition over at their place. Okay, Miss Hannah Gutierrez-Reid, apparently, from what I heard, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, because you know I'm not trying to get sued. On her downtime, when she was drinking and smoking, she was also taking live bullets and going out with some of the crew and shooting someplace out there in the desert. Hannah girl, Nepo baby or not, you're not going to be getting no other jobs if you out here shooting the live bullets. So who knows what she did at lunch, but she came back from lunch and there was a bullet in the gun. And then Alex was doing his rehearsal and he shoots the lady and kills her and shoots the director. This whole situation is a mess. Oh, but wait, there's more. Because they interviewed her, of course, after the shooting. It's tragic. Everybody is all upset. So they take her over to the police station. And you know how they do at the police station? They're like, hey, nice to see you. Come on, sit down. You know you got the right to remain silent, but we're going to need you to say something. So she sits down and they're recording her. Well, first, right there on the set, they put her in the truck and they're like, okay, Hannah girl, what happened? And she's like, I don't know. Clearly high. You high in the video? We can see it. We got eyes. Oh, I saw it this morning. They're talking to her, and yes, she's understandably upset because she's probably responsible for the shooting of 2 people and the death of 1. That might stress you out. Okay, you know what that doesn't do? It doesn't make you high. She's high as fuck during that interview. And I was like, oh, okay. So they give her a little time. They're like, we're going to give you a nice little ride over here to the police station so we can continue our chit chat. How about that? Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. She's like, let me just go to the bathroom real fast and then I'll be there. So they were like, okay. So they let her do what she has to do. And then they take her to the police station where they continue to interview her, where she continues to be high. She didn't get unhigh in the meantime. Can you Narcan yourself? I don't know what Narcan does. Maybe that just brings you back to life. Does that make you not high? She should have taken some whatever makes you not high stuff, because that's really what she needed. Because in all those police interrogation interviews, high as a kite. I was like, oh, girl, you in trouble. But when she took a little break before she went to talk to the popo, she gave somebody her narcotics. She like, listen, can you hold this? Just hold this for me. I'm gonna go talk to the police and try and pretend not to be high. Thanks. But you know when mess comes down, everybody was like, it was Hannah. Here's this narcotic she gave me. I don't know nothing about this. I don't want nothing. Girl, Hannah girl, now I heard the word on the set. Nobody liked you. They was like, she's a Nepo baby. She's 24 years old. She doesn't know what she's doing. People were messing with her and playing practical jokes and doing all kinds of stuff. Maybe that stress and tension is why she was like, girl, high around guns. That is a terrible combination. And now somebody end up dead. You might end up in jail. But wait, she might not go to jail because apparently the prosecutor sent a little email to, was trying to send an email to the sheriff's department, but accidentally CC'd her defense attorney. And in this little email was like, dear sheriff's office, this case you sent us was a mess. I've never in my entire life seen a case so poorly investigated. You have done an absolutely horrible job. I have no idea how we gonna fix this. You have screwed up. Send. And then they were like, oops. Let me see if I could do a recall. I know you can recall an Outlook. Where's the button? I hate it when I send an email, then can't find that recall. But they tried to recall, or maybe they didn't know you could recall an email. Whatever. Their solution to the problem was to send a little email. Dear defense attorney, we accidentally sent you an email. Please delete. Thank you. Send. You know what that defense attorney did not do? He did not delete. And something tells me that's going to become an issue at trial if this gets to trial. Now, Joel Souza, the dude who got shot, and somebody else, no, not Joel Souza, somebody else on this case was also charged, and they were like, yeah, I'm gonna stay in my house here in the Bahamas and I'm just gonna take a plea deal. What do I have to do? 3 hours of community service and pay 25 cents. I'm gonna give you a whole $1. Here you go. I don't even need no change back. And for my community service, I'm going to chant here with my household help and my home in the Bahamas, and thank you so much. That's all he had to do. The assistant director, the somebody else who took a plea. There really wasn't a plea. He don't have to do nothing but not shoot anybody for the next year. In most cases, I think it would be pretty easy to not shoot anybody for a whole year, especially if you're not in the habit of shooting people. That seems pretty easy to me. So, they've also dropped the charges against Alec Baldwin because they were like, yeah, A, the case is a mess. B, we don't know what happened. And the sheriff and them, they messed up the case bad. Real bad. And in addition to that, it's not every day that they shoot films in New Mexico. New Mexico was like, please come, please give us jobs, please bring money to our community. Now, after this happened and the district attorney jumped and filed charges, everybody was like, oh, no. No, what we're not going to do is shoot in New Mexico. We're going to shoot in New Jersey. We're going to shoot in California. Not so much California because taxes. Atlanta is like, please come. South Carolina. It's a lot of places where now you can film. Apparently, what I heard, Here in New Jersey, there's an old army base, someplace in South Jersey. Child, I don't go south of Jersey City, so I don't know what's going on there. I mean, sometimes I drive through there on the way to other places, but not that often because I'm not a car girl. If it takes more than 15 minutes to get there, I feel like we should just fly, but whatever. So somewhere down in South Jersey, there's an army base that is like abandoned, or the government sold it. I don't know what happened, but it's an abandoned army base, and Netflix bought it. Oh, so they're going to start making Netflix movies in New Jersey? They're going to make a whole, like a movie set, just like Tyler Perry did down there in Atlanta. Ooh, maybe I will go to South Jersey. I could be a star. But you know what? It's easier to just be a star on YouTube right here at my channel, in my own house. I don't have to go no place. Got my nice cup of coffee, hang out with my nice YouTube friends. We can chat back and forth in the comments. That seems like a much better plan because, you know, working for TV and stuff, I'm not really a big fan of those people. Some of them are okay. Those morning show people, those tend to be nicer. But everybody, I've met a lot of TV people, and I have friends that work in TV. They're lovely, ish. So, most TV movie people, they are just not my bag. Yeah. So I actually, because it is my birthday and I still want to talk about Iowa versus Michelle Boat, I'm going to make another video. That's what I'm going to do this morning. To celebrate myself, I'm going to make a second separate video about a different true crime case. And I'm going to put it somewhere down here, probably on the Court TV playlist, because I kind of need to talk about Miss Michelle. She's garbage, but she's fascinating. All right. Like and subscribe on your way out the door, on your way over to see this other case. And I will see you soon. Bye.